boom, yes, the verdict is in. And as a Nipsey Hussle fan, to know me is to know Nipsey is one of my biggest influences. And so I am glad to announce that justice was served. So after a long 3-year wait, because we waited for a long time for this case to come to trial for a lot of different reasons, a jury came back this week and found that Eric Ronald Holder Jr. is guilty of the first-degree murder of Nipsey Hussle, which means that he intended to murder Nipsey Hussle. He intended to kill him. And so I know a lot of people was a little shook up because it took the jury a little bit to come back. They like, what's going on? Is them folks, do they feel bad for him because he just got rocked up in the, in the cell? Or like, are they falling for the heat of passion thing? And honestly, I think what it was is that they were trying to figure out if he would be guilty of those attempted murders for the other 2 victims. So there were 2 other victims in this case who were hit with gunshots during the whole little situation, but they are alive. And so what the jury came back with is that they found them guilty of attempted manslaughter for those 2 victims. So I think that's kind of probably why the jury was back there for a little bit. And so with the attempted manslaughter charges, I believe the sentence for that is somewhere between like 5 and 10 years. But for the first degree murder, bro looking at life. He's looking at a life sentence. We do send people to jail for life. Now, whether he get an LWOP, which is life without the possibility of parole, or he gets something like a 50 to life or something like that, he's going to be in prison for a long time. So there it is. Okay, so boom, yes, Brittney Griner pled guilty this week in the Russian courts, and basically she just told the judge, like, look, I did not mean to do no crimes. That was not what I was trying to do, okay? I got a phone call talking about, hurry up, pack your bags, get up out of there. It's finna go down, it's finna be smoke in the city. I packed my bags, I was trying to get up out of here. I didn't even know that was in my bag. Like, that wasn't what I was trying to do, right? And so the thing about that is that the court system, the justice system, legal system in Russia does not work the same as it does in America. So granted, she has pled guilty, a judge still has to find her guilty. So she will still have a trial. And generally the judge is like, that's the big dog in the courtroom, right? So yeah, you have a prosecutor and all that, but the judge makes all the decisions. So what will likely happen is that a judge is going to find her guilty. She will be sentenced to about 10 years in a labor camp, which means she would not be playing basketball, but she might be sewing and knitting and doing whatever they need her to do over there to help them out. But the good thing about this is that it will help speed the process along to negotiate for her release, right? And so negotiations will happen between the parties that need to negotiate. We're not going to hear a lot about it. We'll probably hear some rumors, you know what I'm saying? But, to put it into perspective, basically, like the negotiation, it'll work like a trade in sports, right? Like when you trade players from one team to the next team, everybody is going to figure out what's beneficial for them, what work for their squad, this, that, and the third. And so that is what we're looking at right now. So yeah, we're gonna see what happened with this. Poor little Brit, she's going through it, but I think we should keep her up in prayer and just be positive about the situation and know that it's going to take some time. Thank you, and you can follow me on all platforms. I am Legally Hype. I'm on YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, all of that, everything. TikTok. Come follow me. Come holler at your girl. Don't yell at me, but come holler at me.